The journey begins not with a step, but with a breath. Take a moment to notice the air around you right now. It is still. It is waiting for you to slow down. The day is finished. The sun has dipped below the horizon, taking with it all the tasks, all the noise, and all the rushing of the world. You have done enough today. Now it is time to go to a place that exists just for you, a place that has been waiting patiently for your return. Imagine that you are standing at the edge of a vast, gently sloping meadow. Behind you is the world of waking, the lists, the clocks, the bright lights. But in front of you, the light is changing. It is the blue hour. That magical, quiet time of twilight where the sky is painted in shades of deep indigo, soft violet, and comforting gray. The air here is different. It is cool and crisp, like a sip of fresh water. You look down at your feet. You are wearing your most comfortable shoes, or perhaps you are barefoot, feeling the grounding connection of the earth. You take the first step. The grass here is soft. It is not like the grass in a city park. It is wild, thick, and feels like velvet against your skin. With every step you take away from the busy world, you feel a weight lifting off your shoulders. Step and release. Step and let go. Ahead of you stands the entrance to the ancient forest. This is the gateway to the Dragon's Valley. The trees here are older than any building you have ever seen. They are massive redwoods and ancient oaks, their trunks so wide that 10 people holding hands could not circle them. Their bark is thick and furrowed, smelling of deep, rich earth and rain. As you step beneath the canopy of leaves, the light dims to a cozy, protective shadow. You are safe here. These trees are the guardians. They stand shoulder to shoulder, blocking out the wind, blocking out the noise. Inside the forest, there is only a hushed silence. Shh. Listen. Can you hear the silence? It is not empty. It is a full, heavy, comforting silence. The only sound is the soft crunch of dry pine needles beneath your feet and the gentle rhythm of your own breathing. The path you are walking on is covered in a thick carpet of emerald green moss. It is so soft that it feels like walking on a memory foam cloud. It springs back gently after every step, supporting your ankles, supporting your knees. Walking here requires no effort. You feel light. You feel as though you are gliding. Look around you as you walk deeper into the woods. Fireflies are beginning to wake up. One blinks on to your left, a tiny, warm spark of gold. Then another to your right. They are not moving fast. They are drifting lazily on the air currents, floating like tiny lanterns guiding you home. The air smells wonderful here. Breathe it in deeply. It smells of pine sap, of damp, cool stones, of night-blooming jasmine, and a faint, sweet hint of wood smoke. That smell of wood smoke is the first sign. It is a cozy, warm scent that reminds you of fireplaces and toasted marshmallows. It tells you that the dragons are near. But we are not there just yet. For now, enjoy the walk. Enjoy the feeling of having nowhere else to be. The path winds gently between the massive tree trunks. You run your hand along the rough bark of a tree as you pass. It feels solid. It feels permanent. This forest has stood here for thousands of years, and it will stand for thousands more. It reminds you that your worries are small, temporary things. The forest absorbs them. You see a large, smooth gray stone by the side of the path, covered in a patch of silver lichen. You decide to pause here for a moment. You stop walking. You stand still. You look up through the branches of the trees. High above, the leaves are still catching the very last of the sun's fading light, turning a deep, rusty purple. You are completely alone, but you are not lonely. You feel a sense of anticipation, a warm feeling in your chest. You know that just beyond this forest lies the valley. You know that friends are waiting for you there. Friends who do not need you to talk or work or explain anything. They only want you to rest. Your legs feel relaxed. Your breathing is slow and steady. The cool air feels lovely against your cheeks. You push off from the stone and continue walking. The path begins to slope downward now, leading you gently, easily down toward the hidden valley. The trees are starting to thin out. A warm, golden glow is visible up ahead, cutting through the blue twilight. You are almost there. You step out from under the canopy of the ancient trees. The path beneath your feet changes. The soft moss gives way to smooth, polished bedrock. It feels solid and supportive, a natural pavement laid down by the earth itself eons ago. Ahead of you, rising up from the ground like two silent sentinels, are the gates of the valley. These are not gates made of iron or wood. There are no hinges, no locks, and no keys. They are two enormous pillars of natural granite curving toward each other at the top. They look like two hands reaching up from the earth, fingertips almost touching, forming a high, jagged archway against the starry sky. As you walk toward this archway, you notice a change in the air. In the forest, the air was cool and crisp, but as you step closer to the gates, a gentle wave of warmth washes over you. It starts at your face, then travels down your neck, over your shoulders, and down your arms. It is a humid, embracing warmth. It feels like stepping into a bathroom after a hot shower has been running, or opening the door of a sun-baked greenhouse. This is the breath of the valley. You pause right under the stone archway. You are standing on the threshold between the ordinary world and the extraordinary one. Close your eyes for a moment in the story. Feel that warmth. It is soaking into your clothes. It is loosening the muscles in your back. It signals to your body that it is safe to let go of any stiffness. You take a deep breath. The air here smells different. The pine scent is gone. Instead, the air is thick with the smell of sweet fern, damp earth, and a faint, pleasant minerality, like the scent of rain hitting hot stones. You open your eyes and step through the gates. The view before you is breathtaking, but in a quiet, peaceful way. You are standing on a high ridge, looking down into a massive bowl-shaped valley. The valley floor is far below, but it is not dark. The valley is glowing. Scattered across the landscape are hundreds of natural hot springs. Steam rises from them in slow, lazy ribbons. The steam catches the light of the moon and the starlight, creating pillars of silver mist that drift and swirl in slow motion. And there, amidst the steam and the warmth, are the Star Keepers. At first, you might mistake them for small hills or mounds of mossy boulders. They are huge, but then you see the gentle rise and fall. Rise, fall. It is the movement of life. To your left, on a plateau of rock, you see your first clear shape of a dragon. He is massive, curled up tightly like a sleeping cat. His scales are a deep dusty sandstone color, blending perfectly with the rocks he sleeps on. He is so still that if not for the tiny wisp of smoke curling from his nostrils, you would think he was a statue. He is not scary. He is the definition of rest. His wings are folded neatly against his back, acting like a heavy blanket. His tail is tucked around his nose to keep it warm. He looks so comfortable that just watching him makes your own eyelids feel heavier. Farther down in the valley, you see another shape moving. It is slow and lumbering. A large emerald green dragon is adjusting its position, turning around 3 times. 1, 2, 3, before collapsing with a satisfied whumph into a patch of tall, soft grass. You can hear the sound of it from here, a soft, heavy thud that vibrates through the ground. The valley is filled with these sounds, the soft hiss of steam, the rustle of heavy wings, the deep, vibrating purrs of dreaming giants. It is a low-frequency hum that seems to massage your mind. It is a sound that says, all is well, all is safe. You begin to walk down the path that leads from the ridge into the valley floor. The path is wide and easy. The air gets warmer and warmer with every step, wrapping you in a cocoon of comfort. You are descending into the heart of the sanctuary. You are one of them now. You have reached the bottom of the slope. You are now standing on the floor of the hidden valley. The ground here is level and easy to walk on. The tall grass brushes against your legs with a soft swish, swish sound. It feels cool and silky against your hands as you let your fingertips trail through the tops of the blades. To your right, you hear a new sound. It is not the wind, and it is not the breathing of the dragons. It is the sound of water. Burble, splash, glide. You turn toward the sound and see a wide, gentle river winding its way through the center of the valley. It does not rush. It does not roar. It meanders slowly, lazily, like a ribbon of liquid glass. You walk over to the riverbank. The air here is filled with a fine, refreshing mist. It feels wonderful on your face, balancing the warm, humid heat of the geothermal springs. Look into the water. It is crystal clear. But the riverbed is not made of mud or sand. The bottom of the river is lined with thousands of smooth, round stones. And because this is the Valley of the Star Keepers, these are not ordinary rocks. They are gemstones, huge tumbled stones of amethyst, aquamarine, rose quartz, and tiger's eye. The moonlight filters down through the mist and hits the water, making the riverbed sparkle. The water ripples over the stones, creating a mesmerizing pattern of light and shadow. Ripple and flow, ripple and flow. You begin to walk alongside the river. The sound of the water becomes a constant, steady white noise. It washes away any remaining busy thoughts in your head. It is a sound that says, keep moving, but move slowly. As you walk, you notice movement in the water. These are the water dragons. They are different from the heavy earth-colored dragon you saw on the ridge. These dragons are sleek and long. Their scales are the color of the deep ocean, teal, turquoise, and midnight blue. They shimmer with an iridescent wetness like oil on water. You watch one water dragon swimming upstream. It doesn't use its legs. It tucks them against its side and moves its long body in a perfect sine wave. Left, right, left, right. It cuts through the water with zero resistance. It is the definition of grace. The dragon surfaces for a moment. Its head breaks the water silently. It has no horns, only smooth, swept-back fins that look like flowing seaweed. It looks at you with large, dark eyes. It blinks, shedding droplets of water that fall like diamonds back into the river. Plip, plip. Then, with a slow roll of its spine, it dives back down. You watch its tail disappear beneath the surface. It leaves hardly a ripple behind. Further down the river, two other dragons are resting in the shallows. They are lying half in, half out of the water, their chins resting on a bank of mossy rocks. The water flows gently over their backs, cooling their scales. They are asleep. The current rocks them slightly back and forth. Rock and settle, rock and settle. It looks so soothing to be held by the water, to be weightless, to let the current carry you. You pause by the riverbank and find a large flat stone, a piece of smooth jasper to sit on for a moment. You sit and simply watch the water flow. You focus on one single bubble as it drifts past you. You watch it float downstream, getting smaller and smaller until it disappears around a bend. Then you find another bubble, and you watch that one too. Your breathing slows down to match the speed of the river. The river is in no hurry to get to the sea. The dragons are in no hurry to wake up, and you are in no hurry to be anywhere else. You are just here, watching the light dance on the water, listening to the lullaby of the stream. Flow on, flow on. You stand up from your smooth stone by the river. You feel refreshed by the sound of the water, lighter in spirit. You turn away from the riverbank and follow a small, winding path that leads into a dense cluster of greenery. As you walk, the grass changes. It becomes taller, reaching up to your waist, but it is soft and feathery, like walking through a field of green silk. You have entered the Garden of Whispering Ferns. Everything here is larger than life. The ferns are the size of trees, their fronds arching high above your head to create a natural lacy roof. The moonlight filters through the leaves, dappling the ground with patterns of light and shadow that sway gently in the breeze. The air here is sweet. It smells of vanilla, honeysuckle, and fresh rain. It is a heavy, intoxicating scent that makes you want to breathe deeper and slower. Inhale the sweetness, exhale the day. As you walk beneath the giant ferns, you hear a sound. It is different from the deep rumble of the giant dragons. It is a soft, fluttering sound. Flap, flap, glide. It sounds like someone shuffling a deck of cards made of velvet. You look up. Dancing in the air around the giant tropical flowers are the flower dragons. They are tiny, no bigger than your hand. They are the smallest of the star keepers, and they are the caretakers of the quiet. Look closely at them. They do not have heavy scales. Their bodies are fuzzy and soft, like bumblebees or moth wings. They are colored in pastel shades: dusty lavender, pale yellow, mint green, and soft coral. Their wings are translucent, shimmering like dragonfly wings in the low light. One of them drifts down from a high branch. It floats like a falling leaf, spiraling gently, round and round and round. It lands on a large purple flower right next to you. The flower is shaped like a cup, and it is glowing with a faint magical luminescence. The little dragon yawns. It is a tiny squeak of a yawn. It curls up inside the flower cup, curling up on the soft, powdery pollen in the center. The petals of the flower slowly begin to close up around it, tucking it in for the night. It is safe, it is hidden. You walk deeper into the garden. All around you, the little dragons are finding their beds. Some are hanging upside down from the curled tips of the fern fronds, wrapped in their own wings like little bats. Some are huddled together in a pile of 3 or 4, a soft mound of fuzz and sleepy warmth. You reach out a hand to touch a large velvet leaf. It is cool and dry. Suddenly, a tiny dragon, the color of a bluebell, flutters down and lands on your knuckle. It weighs almost nothing. It feels like a cotton ball resting on your hand. Its tiny claws tickle your skin gently. It looks at you with wide, dark eyes, tilting its head to the side. It senses that you are calm. It senses that you are friendly. It gives a little shimmer of its wings, a vibration that sends a tiny tingle up your arm, and then it launches itself back into the air, drifting up toward the canopy to find a place to sleep. The garden is quieting down. The fluttering has stopped. The flowers are closed. The only sound left is the wind passing through the thousands of fern leaves. Hush, shh, hush. It sounds like the plants themselves are whispering a bedtime story to the dragons. You feel a sense of wonder, but also a sense of deep peace. The world is gentle here. The world is soft. You continue along the path, leaving the garden behind you. The path begins to rise again, leading you out of the greenery and toward the higher ground, where the air is open and the sky is wide. You are ready to see the sky. You step out of the dense, sheltering leaves of the fern garden. The path rises gently beneath your feet, leading you up a grassy slope to the edge of the valley's rim. As you climb, the air changes again. The heavy sweetness of the flowers is left behind. Here, the air is crisp, thin, and clean. It feels expansive. You reach the top of the ridge and stop. The view opens up completely. Above you, the sky is no longer just a ceiling. It is an infinite ocean of indigo, scattered with diamonds. The stars are so bright here, so clear, that they look like dust scattered across a velvet table. You tilt your head back to look at them. Your neck relaxes, your shoulders drop, and then you see them. Silhouetted against the bright face of the moon, the wind dragons are taking their final flight of the evening. These dragons are different from the others. They are built for the sky. They are slender and aerodynamic, with wings that stretch out incredibly wide, wider than the wings of any bird. They are pale colors, silver, mist gray, and cloud white. Watch them. They are not flapping their wings. They do not need to struggle against the air. They have found the thermal currents rising from the warm valley floor, and they are simply riding them. Glide, float, glide. They move in slow, lazy circles. It is a dance of perfect balance. You focus on one dragon in particular. It is a shimmering silver color. You watch it trace a long, smooth arc across the sky. It banks slowly to the left, its wingtip just brushing the edge of a cloud. It is completely silent. There is no roar, there is no wind noise, just the silent majesty of flight. Watching them feels hypnotic. Your eyes follow their slow circles, round and round, drifting and turning. Imagine that with every circle they make, they are unwinding the tension in your mind. You imagine that you can hand them your heavy thoughts. Imagine placing a worry or a fear or a busy thought onto the back of that silver dragon. See the dragon catch the wind. See it carry that thought higher and higher, farther and farther away, until it is just a tiny speck in the distance, and then it is gone. The sky is empty of worry. The sky is just peace. The dragons are beginning to descend now. The night is deepening. Even the wind is getting tired. One by one, they angle their wings downward. They spiral down toward the mountain peaks surrounding the valley. They are looking for their high roosts, the stone ledges where they will sleep under the stars. You watch the last one disappear behind a peak. The sky is still. The air is still. You feel a sense of lightness in your own body, as if you too have shed a heavy weight. You feel grounded, yet light as a feather. You turn your gaze back down toward the valley floor. A warm, golden glow is waiting for you there. It is time to find shelter. It is time to go inside.
You leave the high ridge and the open sky behind. You walk down a gentle path that winds along the base of the mountains. Here, the earth feels different. It feels solid, ancient, and deeply grounded. Ahead of you, set into the side of the mountain, is a large opening. It is an archway of natural stone, smooth and rounded by time. Soft, warm light spills out from inside, casting a golden rectangle onto the path in front of you. You step through the archway and enter the crystal caves. It is not dark in here. The walls of the cave are studded with massive crystals, huge geodes of amethyst, veins of rose quartz, and clusters of citrine. They catch the light from the geothermal vents deep below and refract it, filling the cave with a soft twilight glow. Everything is bathed in shades of warm amber, soft violet, and deep gold. The air here is thick and dry. It is a cozy warmth, like the inside of a bakery or a room heated by a wood stove. It wraps around you immediately, making your eyelids feel heavy. This is the home of the earth dragons. They are the builders, the foundations, the solid ground. You look around the vast chamber. At first, you think you are looking at boulders, but then the boulders shift. Lying against the walls, blending in perfectly with the stone, are the dragons. They are heavy and broad, built like tanks or tortoises. Their scales are thick and plate-like, colored in shades of slate gray, moss green, and granite. Some of them even have patches of soft moss growing on their backs. They are the most peaceful of all. They rarely move. They are content to simply be. You walk toward the center of the room. The floor is made of smooth, warm sand. It yields under your feet, cushioning every step. Soft, quiet. You stop to listen. There is a sound in this cave that you can feel more than you can hear. Hum. It is a low, constant vibration. It comes from the dragons. They are purring. It is a deep, resonant rumble, like the sound of a cello being played in a large hall, or the sound of thunder far, far away. The sound travels through the sand, up through your feet and into your bones. It is a massage for your nervous system. It says, "You are safe. You are held. You are ground." You approach a large earth dragon nestling near a cluster of glowing orange crystals. He is enormous. His head is resting on his front paws. You reach out and touch his shoulder. His scales are rough, like warm sandstone. He feels indestructible. He doesn't move, but the humming sound gets a little louder, a little deeper. He knows you are there. He is sharing his calm with you. You find a place to sit nearby. There is a natural alcove in the rock, lined with soft sand and illuminated by a vein of blue quartz. It looks like a perfect little reading nook carved just for you. You sit down. You lean your head back against the smooth stone wall. The stone is warm. The air is still. The only thing moving in the cave is the slow, rhythmic pulsing of the light as the dragons breathe. Brighten, fade, brighten, fade. It is mesmerizing. It is heavy. You feel the weight of the mountain above you, but it is not a crushing weight. It is a protective weight. It is a shield. Nothing can get to you here. The walls are thick. The world outside is far away. You are deep inside the earth, in the safest place there is. You let your hands rest in your lap. You let your legs stretch out in the sand. The deep hum of the dragons matches the rhythm of your own heart, slowing it down, steadying it. Thrum, thrum, thrum. You could stay here forever, but there is one more stop before deep sleep takes you completely.
You stand up slowly from the warm sand of the crystal caves. Your body feels loose and heavy, relaxed by the deep vibrations of the earth. You walk toward the back of the cave, where a wide opening leads out into a sheltered open-air grove in the center of the valley. This is the gathering place. The sky is visible above again, a circle of stars framed by the high rock walls. In the center of this grove stands an ancient tree, its branches wide and low, covered in broad silver leaves. Hanging from the branches are large, luminous fruits. They look like glowing pears made of moonlight. Around the tree, a quiet gathering is taking place. Dragons from all over the valley have come here for a final moment of nourishment before deep sleep. It is not a loud feast. There is no roaring or fighting. It is a time of quiet community. You see a water dragon, its scales still glistening with moisture, sitting next to a mossy earth dragon. They are leaning against each other comfortably. You see a tiny flower dragon perched on the shoulder of a massive wind dragon. They are eating the moon pears. Watch how they eat. A large dragon reaches up and gently plucks a fruit with its teeth. It chews slowly, rhythmically. Crunch, pause, crunch, pause. The sound is satisfying. It is the sound of contentment. Underneath the tree, there is a small pool fed by a hot spring. The water here is thick and golden, like warm honey. It smells of chamomile and roasted vanilla. A dragon lowers its head to drink. You hear the soft, rhythmic lapping sound. Lap, lap, lap. You walk closer. A small dragon, the size of a large dog, looks up at you. It nudges a fallen moon pear toward you with its nose. It wants to share. You pick up the fruit. It is cool to the touch and smooth as silk. You take a small bite. It tastes like cool water and sweet melon. It tastes like comfort. As you swallow, you feel a gentle warmth spread through your chest and down into your stomach. It is the feeling of being full. It is the feeling of having enough. There is no hunger here. There is no want. Everything you need is provided. You look around the circle of dragons. Their eyes are half closed. They are full, they are warm, and they are together. You feel a profound sense of belonging. You are not a stranger here. You are part of the pack. You are welcome at their table. The eating slows down. The drinking stops. The dragons begin to yawn. great, wide, toothy yawns that stretch their jaws and make their eyes squeeze shut. Yawn. Seeing them yawn makes you want to yawn too. You feel it bubbling up in your chest, a deep, satisfying release of air. You let it out. The meal is done. The night is old. The time for activity is completely finished. One by one, the dragons turn away from the tree. They are moving slower now than ever before. They are stumbling a little, drunk on sleepiness and warm milk. They are heading toward the softest grass, the warmest rocks, the deepest shadows. And you are going to follow the leader. You are going to find the wisest of them all. You leave the grove of the glowing fruit tree. The other dragons are dispersing, fading into the shadows of the valley to find their sleeping spots. You walk toward the very center of the valley. Here, the grass is the thickest. Here, the silence is the deepest. Waiting for you, resting on a bed of ancient, soft moss, is the elder. He is the oldest of them all. He has been here since the mountains were young. He has been here since the rivers first began to flow. He is colossal. He is a landscape unto himself. His scales are not just one color, they are the color of the midnight sky, a deep, endless black blue, and scattered across his side are flecks of silver and pearl that look exactly like constellations. When he breathes, the stars on his side seem to move, expand, and the universe grows. Contract, and the universe holds you close. He lifts his massive head as you approach. His horns are made of weathered gray stone, curved and smooth like driftwood. His eyes are large golden and filled with a kindness that is impossible to describe. He does not make a sound. He does not need to roar. He does not need to speak. He simply looks at you, and in that look you feel completely known. He sees your tired mind, he sees your heavy heart, and he accepts it all without judgment. You walk up to him. He lowers his wing, inviting you in. You sit down right next to his front leg. You lean your back against his chest. He is warm. It is a dry, ancient warmth, like a rock that has held the sun all day long. He begins to tell you a story, but he doesn't use words. Words are too small, too noisy for this time of night. Instead, he shares a feeling. He closes his eyes, and you feel a wave of gentle images wash over your mind. You see a mountain rising slowly from the earth, taking 1,000,000 years to grow an inch. Slow, steady, patience. You see a glacier moving inch by inch, carving out a valley with the strength of water and time. Power, persistence, peace. You see the moon rising and setting 1,000 times, a rhythm that never breaks, a cycle that never fails. The elder is showing you that the world is big and strong and capable of holding you. He is showing you that your problems, which feel so big right now, are small in the grand scheme of time. They will pass, just like the clouds, just like the seasons. You feel a deep vibration in your back as he hums a low note. It resonates in your chest cavity. It feels like he is taking the heavy weight out of your chest and replacing it with solid stone. You feel grounded. You feel unshakable. You realize that you don't have to carry the world. The elder is here. The earth is here. They can carry it for you for a while.
You look up at his face one last time. His eyes are closing. The story is finished. The lesson is learned. Be still. Be slow. Be here. He rests his chin on his paws. He is ready to sleep. And now, finally, so are you.
The elder has closed his eyes. The story of the earth has been told. Now a hush falls over the entire valley. It is not just a quiet moment, it is a blanket of silence being pulled up over the world. Look around the valley one last time. The glow of the hot springs is dimming as the mist gets thicker, turning the air into a soft, gray fuzz. The light from the moon is soft and pale. It is time for the great settle down. All around you, the dragons are finding their final positions for the night. To your left, a large green dragon shifts his weight. He circles 3 times in the tall brass, flattening it into a perfect, cozy nest. Round, round, round. He lets out a long, heavy puff of air. Whoosh! Then he collapses his heavy body onto the ground. You feel the earth shake gently with the impact. It is a heavy, satisfying thud. He tucks his back legs in. He tucks his front legs in. He is no longer a creature of the sky or the land. He is just a warm, heavy mound of peace. Feel your own legs now. Imagine they are as heavy as the dragon's tail. Let them sink into the mattress. Let your feet turn out. Let your knees unlock. They are too heavy to move. They are done walking for today. To your right, a blue water dragon has curled up on the warm sandbank. She wraps her long tail around her nose, creating a complete circle, a circle of safety. She lowers her heavy eyelids. 1 blink, 2 blinks, closed. Feel your own eyes now. They feel heavy just like hers. The tiny muscles around your eyes are smoothing out. Your eyebrows are drifting apart. Your forehead is smooth like a still lake. There is nothing left to see. It is safe to close the curtains. In the distance, the wind dragons on the high peaks fold their massive wings. They tuck them tight against their sides, locking them in place. Those wings have carried them miles today. Now they are at rest. Feel your own arms. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Let your arms fall heavily to your sides or rest gently on your chest. Your hands are soft and open. Your fingers are curling naturally. You are not holding on to anything anymore. You have put everything down. The whole valley is syncing up. The scratching and shifting has stopped. The rustling of wings has stopped. There is only the sound of breathing. 100 giant chests rising. Inhale. 100 giant chests falling. Exhale. It is a slow oceanic rhythm. It pulls you in. You are lying there, leaning against the elder, surrounded by this family of giants. You feel small, but in the best way possible. You are protected on all sides. You are warm. You are heavy. You feel yourself sinking, sinking through the moss, sinking through the floor, sinking into a deep, warm darkness. The gravity here is twice as strong. It pulls you down, down, down into comfort. You couldn't move if you wanted to, and you don't want to. You are just settling into the warmth, settling into the quiet, settling into the night.
The valley is gone. The visual world is fading away. There is no more green grass. There are no more shining crystals. There is only the soft, velvety darkness behind your closed eyes. You are no longer looking at the dragons, you are simply feeling them. You are leaning against the side of the elder. He has become as still as the mountain he was born from. He is a wall of solid, unmoving peace. His breathing has slowed down so much that it is barely a movement anymore. It is just a gentle sway. 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 You are swaying with him. You are drifting on a raft in a calm, dark sea. The warmth of his body has seeped all the way into yours. It has reached your bones. It has reached your heart. You feel a profound heaviness taking over. It is the heaviness of stone. It is the heaviness of the earth. You are becoming part of the landscape. Your breathing is the wind. Your heartbeat is the drum of the valley. Your stillness is the mountain. There is nothing left to think about. The thoughts have all floated away, carried up by the wind dragons, dissolved into the stars. The air is still. The night is still. Listen to the silence. It is a thick, blanketed silence. It wraps around your ears. It wraps around your mind. Deep down, you can hear the faint, rhythmic thrumming of the earth's core. Hum, hum. It is calling you down, down into the deep sleep, down into the restorative sleep, down where there are no dreams, only rest. You are safe. You are so incredibly tired, and it feels so good to give in. Let go of the last bit of tension in your fingers. Let go of the last bit of holding in your toes. You are falling gently, falling through the warmth, falling through the dark. The dragons are sleeping. The world is sleeping. Everything is slow. Everything is soft. Everything is quiet. Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep.